So we were working on assignment 8 today. We're supposed to do the Gettysburg Address, set it in InDesign, and then give that first paragraph a drop cap. Let's go take a look at how you might go about doing that. I'm sharing my screen. We're going to go to InDesign. What else? I'm going to get Zoom out of the way. Get out of the way. What I want to do is show you this. I've got this whole thing set up. As you can see, I'm in my, if I click there, I don't want to do that because I want to click W and see what my page looks like with and without all the lines and the hidden characters and stuff like that. So I can kind of bounce back and forth and see if I'm happy yet or not. What I've got in here is, there's my W right there. So get out of that. Make sure you're not in the text box when you click W. What I've got here is, you'll notice a paragraph style right there. Gettysburg is my paragraph style, and I've got it attached. Let's just double click on that. We'll go look at basic character formats. It's ITC Franklin Gothic condensed book, 18 points, some leading. There's not a whole lot else happening in there. I've got drop caps and nested styles right there. As you can see, there is no drop caps attached to it. There's character color right there. I made a color for it. You know, you can get a little bit fussy with this kind of stuff. So far, it's all good. What I'd kind of like to do is, I want to put this first paragraph, I want to have a drop cap on that one. You might think you just grab it and change the size of it. And I've seen some people do this, and it looks terrible. Don't do that. That's not a drop cap. So what we're going to do is go back into our menu here. I'm going to duplicate this style, Gettysburg. I'm going to duplicate that style and call it Gettysburg first. So we'll use this for our first paragraph. Hokey dokey. Now I've got the two. This is cool. I'm going to attach this style to this paragraph style. And then I'm going to double click this. So now, in other words, this one says I'm Gettysburg. This one says I'm Gettysburg first. Let's double click Gettysburg first and say, I want to get into my drop caps and nested styles. I've got preview turned on. So when I say I want that drop cap to drop one line, well, it doesn't look any different than 0 lines. But if I go 2 lines, ooh, we're starting to see something. 4 lines deep, sure. And then we could also say, I want the first 4 characters to be drop caps. So you got a ton of controls in here in terms of how you set your drop caps up. I hope that's helpful for you there. That's basically it. I wanted to also say we've got 3 kinds of type in this. First paragraph, the subsequent paragraphs, and then that last line of attribution. You notice my page just ran off. So I'm probably going to get in here and say, well, Gettysburg, the regular one, I might change the size of that one and see if I can't fix that just a little bit and make that more like, maybe 14 point for those guys. Okay. You'll notice I just clicked the wrong thing. So that's still Gettysburg first. So now I've changed the size of those things. And then what I can do is come back here down to Abraham Lincoln, this part, and say, actually, I want to do something different with that. As I said before, I like to set things first, change the type style, change the color, change the size, and then come up here and say new paragraph style, attribution, and that is not based on Gettysburg. Don't base your paragraph styles on anything else, because otherwise you'll change one and it will change others for you. So just say I'm going to have those 3. That's my attribution line. You'll notice I create it, then I apply it, and now I've got 3 styles in there. The first paragraph looks a little crashy. I might have to go back in and fuss with that. Second and third paragraphs that are smaller, and then Abraham Lincoln. I've got a text wrap going right there on that box. I know you know how to do that. There is a video about how to do that as well. So hopefully that gives you all you need to know to do an awesome job on assignment 8. That's my goal. See ya.